Hi guys, it's Audrey and I am back with a requested video. Someone requested that I show my craft journal in detail, and I don't think I've done a video on this. If you hear wind chimes or birds chirping, I'm out on my sun porch because it's such a beautiful day. I thought I would film out here. Anyhow, so my craft journal, I think I've shared it with you a little bit before. It probably needs to be updated, which is a project that I could do sometime. And basically what I did is it's similar to a junk journal. I compiled all different kinds of papers that I liked, something that, you know, 'cause since it was for me, I really wanted to I just wanted to like the papers, and most of them are crate paper. I think it's from Emma's Shop and Restoration, and maybe one other line. It's been a while, so I can't remember. I bound it at the top using my cinch, and it's a little too thick, and so the back doesn't stay on too perfectly, but it's okay. I wanted it to be big so that it would last me a long time. And I have this elastic ribbon, and it has room to grow, so it could be fat if I wanted to. Just use some thickers on the front to name it. Those are from Amy Tangerine. So the way I attached that ribbon was just with some staples from my tiny attacher, and then it pulls over the top. Okay, so what I did is I broke it down into sections that would work for me. I used a McGill tab punch and just used some craft paper, and each section or divider has a pocket on the front and the, oops, you can't see that, and the back. Okay, so I could stick things in there, you know, whatever. So this is first to do and swaps, and at one point I was doing a lot of swaps, and I hope to get back into that. I just, honestly, I've dropped the ball, and you know, a lot of things have happened, and anyway, but I'll get back into it. So anyhow, I have some swaps that are already done, but I have a list of projects to finish, things that I have started that I need to finish before I start doing any other stuff, because I want to finish what I have started before I start, you know, going. And then I just added craft and white paper in here so that I could write on it. So this section is my wish list, and it has a pocket on both sides, and I did use Lindy's Stamp Gang to mist these. And wish list, just things that I would like to have in case, you know, my husband wants to buy anything for me, like for holidays or birthdays, and I could tell him, or, you know, if I'm at the store, that way then I'm not making very many impulse purchases. I'm able to just see what it is that I would really like to have. And I just used pattern paper and some craft paper. I just scattered it throughout. There's really no rhyme or reason to the order of the paper. I just put plenty in so that it would last me a long time. The next section is card slash layout sketches. I host the challenges at Mini Album Scraps, and I need to get better at that. And so this was the first challenge I hosted, was a card sketch, and then that was the card I made to post for the sketch. And then this is another one that I did, and I just find these online and print them, and I just glue them in, I slap them in, similar to a smash book. And also then I can you know, keep sketch ideas that I like and use them for the challenges. So plenty of extra pages there, lots and lots. I'm not going to flip through all of them because they're blank. Then in this part are ideas. These could be card ideas, general crafting ideas, layout ideas, mini album ideas, I don't know, holiday decor, crafty ideas. And the pocket comes in handy because I like to tear things out of magazines. So this, for example, is a holiday card organizer project that I would like to do. obviously not right now, but closer to the holidays. So I have that there because it was too big to paste in. And then I have just some things that I have found that I cut out that I liked. And let me see if I can hold this up a little bit. No, it's just not gonna fit. But on this part, I have it on both sides. There you go. I have ideas on both sides of cards I cut out from magazines. And so if I'm ever lacking in inspiration, then I can head over there. And that section is pretty full. But that's okay, you know, that's okay. So then this is inks and mists, and this is to prevent me from buying doubles. So sometimes if I know I'm going to be going and doing a big craft shopping, I will take this with me. I went ahead, like Copics, I don't really have that many, but I made a chart of the ones that I do have, and I have that in here. And then I printed out and shrunk it down from the Ranger website. This is the Tim Holtz Distress ink. So I just stamped the ones that I have, plus then I can see what they look like. The distress stains, the paint dabbers, the alcohol inks that kind of spread, but I know what ones it gives me the idea. Distress stickles. Regular stickles, I really don't have any. I buy the Studio G ones because they're cheap. And I think they work okay. Perfect Pearl Mists, I have only one right there. But I may get more, so that's why I didn't not print these out. I wanted to go ahead and put them in case I did. And then on the back side, it's blank, so if I need to use that space. The Jenny Bolin inks, I have all of those. Liquid Pearls, archival ink, and then a blank page. And then all my Lindy's Stamp Gang stuff. I have several of their colors, and I don't want to buy doubles. I'd like to prevent it. So I just have these little samples and the name of them. So I have all those. And then the micas, I just wrote down which ones I have. I just have a few. I think I got them in some sets. And then the embossing powders, I wrote down which ones of the Lindy's I have. And Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist, same thing. I don't have very many of those. Stampin' Up! Inks, I only have 2, but you know, I may get more at some point. And then these are the Studio G stickles and my Viva Decor and my Smooch. You know, it's really hard not to buy doubles of the Studio G stuff. So I just kind of made swatches here to see what I have, so I don't buy doubles, or try not to. I need to update this. Then Close to My Heart inks I have, and I did get rid of some, so I'll need to update that. And then I have a blank page for anything I might want. The next section tab is punches, and it's hard to keep track of your punches, and I need to add some baby powder to this so it doesn't stick so much. But basically what I did is when I get a new punch, I take it and punch it out and just glue it in here so that I know which punches I have. I don't name them or any of that, you know. The shape is good enough for me. And unless I, you know, feel so compelled, like that's 1 3/4 and that's 1 1/2. It's sticking together because of the adhesive, but you know, so I have all of these so that I can keep track in a nice way. And I think I need to add some more because I think I got new punches, so more pages there. And then lastly, I have this miscellaneous tab, and I thought it would be good just to have an extra space to put whatever I wanted to put in there. Things that didn't really fit the other categories. Like right here, I have an idea for the domino book and necklace. I don't know where I got this from, but I cut it out, and it's how to make a little book out of dominoes. And that's the only thing I have back there. But, you know, I could write down favorite YouTube videos. I could write down a whole bunch of stuff. So basically, this is just a journal that I wanted it to last me for a long time, and something that I think is pretty and that I would use. And it's very similar in concept to a Smashbook. Just take your stuff, slap it in there, and then you can keep track. And so then my tabs are staggered, and I liked it to open on the top just because that was what worked for me. I felt like then I could like do this and write or take it with me. So that is my craft journal. If you have any questions, please let me know. I don't know if I got this idea from somebody out there on YouTube or not. But if I'm sure I'm not the only one to have made one of these. So anyhow, that is my craft journal. I hope you enjoyed a closer look at that. And again, if you have questions, let me know. And don't forget about my giveaway that's going on. So check that video out as well.